So this is Swarm. Swarm is an action platformer from Hothead. After we finished Deathbank and Deathbank Thongs of Virtue, we actually been working on this game quite a while. We started the concept almost 5 years ago now, and I've been tooling around with the whole gameplay for a while, and then we put it into production about a year ago. This is the Swarmite. He's cute and adorable, and kind of stupid. Doesn't really have any sort of awareness of his surroundings or his own sense of danger. So you've got this do not press button, and you can simply press it all day long. These guys, unfortunately, are plunged onto this extremely dangerous planet, and where they encounter all kinds of hazards and dangers. Let's just go ahead and jump right into the game. Alright, so this blue blob arrives on the planet, extending a tentacle, and Mama wants you to score, so we'll just jump right into the game. And these little Swarmites get sent down Mama's tentacle and ejected onto the surface of this horrifically dangerous planet. Okay, here's the Swarm. We got 50 of these little guys, and the first thing you notice when you see the game being played is that there's no lead character. This isn't like an RTS, or it's not like even Minions or Lemmings where I'm getting people to do something. I'm actually directly controlling all 50 at once, and they're doing their best to stay together. You can see they naturally kind of flow and flock around things in the environment. It's a platformer, so I can jump, and the whole swarm jumps at once. I can move around. I can control the shape of my swarm a little bit if I need to. If I want to get through a tight space, I can just hold down a trigger and huddle them together. They move a little slower when I do that. If I let go of the huddle, they'll get a bit of a speed boost, so I can feather that back and forth to move even faster. And if I want to collect a lot of things at once or avoid splash damage, I can spread them out into a wide sort of swarm, and they can collect a lot of things at once. Now, you'll see here that we want to teach the players right away. This is a dangerous world, so they walk through this trap field and they're dying left and right. We give little collectibles here whenever you get killed, so people learn right away it's a good thing. It's okay to die. In fact, you decimate almost your entire swarm. You can see I've only got 8 guys left there. But fortunately, there's these little blue pods. They're basically health packs throughout the level, and if you cross over one of them, then you get your 50 Swarmites back. So it's really only about getting to the end of the level with one Swarmite and then getting to the next health pack. There are, however, sometimes motivations and reasons to have more Swarmites. And in this case, we've got these little pressure plates. So if I cross this with at least 30 guys, then I'll trigger some extra collectibles here. We really went old school with the scoring system in the game. It's all about getting a high score. You can see there's a multiplier system going on up there. And yeah, it's hard to talk and run at the same time here. So as long as I keep collecting something, I keep that multiplier going. And as long as I can actually get that multiplier all the way up to 100x. And so just want to keep moving, keep collecting things. Now there's also sometimes where there's not collectibles available, so I can also, if some of the Swarmites die, it also keeps the multiplier going. So you quickly learn that in order to get a really good score, you have to judiciously off these guys from time to time to do really well. So we've now learned how to do our little speed boost there. We just got to keep moving. This bridge is collapsing. I want to spread out here to get all these collectibles. Now this is a checkpoint here, so if I actually lose all my Swarmites, then now you saw there I just got a mega death medal. Now we have death medals in the game, just so you understand that dying is fine. And so if you lose like all of your guys due to a particular thing, you get a death medal. And if you lose a whole bunch of them all at once, you get a mega death medal. And you can see the different categories of death there. Now it also, at the end of each level, you'll see, it counts up how many deaths you've had in each category, and you get progressive death medals as well. You get bronze, silver, and gold. So death is definitely a key part of this game, and as you get more advanced and learn how to get higher scores, you realize you have to sort of find that fine balance between keeping your guys alive and killing them off. Now the other way we make the multiplier effect in the scoring work is we have those checkpoints, it'll take whatever your current multiplier is, and it will go ahead and give you that score. So it's kind of like doubling up on your score a little bit. So if you keep, you can see it gets a little bit crazy here. All right, right to the end. Back into the cord looking thing. So every time I come back and finish a level, I feed this DNA back to Mama and she grows. And so this is Mama here. She just starts out as a little pod, but she eventually grows into the big swarmite Mama, and she's not really nice to her little guys. She sends them out into these dangerous places, and then once you finish the game, it actually, you'll notice if we were connected to the network, you'd see it, but we really, because of the scoring and because of the ability, like you saw, I got just about 1 million there on level 1, but if you do really, really well, you can get 15 million on level 1. So it's just, it really goes crazy how much you can get, and so really we play up the competition with your friends all the time. So your friends list is displayed here on the main menu all the time, much like Trials HD did, really put in your face which levels have you beat your friends, which ones have they beat you on, and you can keep it going back and forth. When you finish the game, Mama, actually, she's standing there with the cord hanging off her, and she will tell you, why can't you be more like, and she'll quote the gamer tag of the guy who's beating you. Yeah, exactly. Now, I'm only gonna, with the trial version here, I'm only gonna be able to get partway through level 2, but we'll show you that, and then we can switch over to the PS3 if you want to see a little bit more.
This game actually comes out in 2 weeks, so
yeah.
Hopefully you guys will be getting final code for this.
Yeah. And so the cool thing about the platforming with controlling 50 guys, you can combine moves from, in interesting ways. So you already saw huddle and you saw jump, but if I hold huddle while I'm jumping, then they form this totem. They just sort of naturally try to squeeze together, and if I keep it going, I can get it really tall. And this is really handy when you need to get to higher places, or when you need to move through narrow spaces. And so if you move with this thing and you move slowly enough, you can keep it going. If you move too fast, they collapse. So this comes in really handy if you need to get to higher places. Now also, if you you take a pause and you need to go to the bathroom, it's advisable to hit the pause button, because if you leave it, some games have sort of an idle animation. These guys they're just really curious about everything, so they will naturally wander off and start doing things that they shouldn't. So this guy gets caught in a trap.
He got something.
And, yeah, and then they'll run.
Yeah,
and they'll run into this saw blade here or something. I even saw once where you'll push through the crowd, and they even pushed another guy into the saw blade. So here's an example of where I need to use the stack in order to get up higher here. Oh wow, that didn't go so well. And then this is like one of the little timing puzzles where we got to get all these buttons to trigger at once, but you can't do it fast enough, so you can actually use the spread to trigger things faster. And this is a place where you can use stack, although I'm just jump past there.